Hello everyone, welcome back to the Going Zero Waste YouTube channel. I'm Catherine Kellogg, and today we're going over 15 sustainable habits for you, for me, and for the new year. And if you would please give this video a thumbs up, it really helps my videos with the YouTube algorithm. Now I know what you're thinking, it's March, it's not a new year. But you know what I have to say to that negative energy? It's always a good time to form new habits, whether it's March, April, May, October, November, July. Anytime is a good time to create sustainable habit change. You might also be wondering why I'm in a bathrobe. And that brings me to number 1, which is rest. My number 1 goal for this year is making sure that I am resting and really trying to create a balanced lifestyle. I also just finished filming an Instagram post that is sponsored by Attitude. I'm gonna link to a few clips up here because it's adorable and I'm really proud of it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm in the bathroom. I had a ton of fun working on that post. Attitude is fantastic. They create bamboo sheets that are really silky and lovely. They created this bathrobe, and their sheets on average save 500 times more water than their cotton companions. So I think that's really cool. I'm gonna link to more about them in the description box if you wanna learn more. Second thing that is on my list to do even better this year is repair. So I kicked the year off right by repairing a whole bunch of things, and I still have some more things to repair because I'm kind of clumsy and I drop a lot of things. So I have a lot of things to repair. And so making sure that I'm not just putting those in a pile off to the side, but I'm actually actively working to stitch the holes in those socks, repair the ceramics that I've broken. I just broke 3 more, and make sure that I'm doing it. Third thing that I really want to make sure I'm doing more this year is getting active when it comes to policy. And I'm really excited because on my Instagram, I'm going to be doing monthly lives where together we write our legislators. We did our first one in February and it was a ton of fun. And I think it's a great monthly practice for anyone to get involved in. And I would love to have you come join for these sessions, which leads us into number 4, which piggybacks on that, which is also writing businesses, talking about their packaging, their practices, and ways they can improve. Number 5 is upcycling before recycling. I got into a pretty good habit of this last year and I just had so much fun with it because honestly, one of my favorite things about living a low waste lifestyle is being able to stretch my creativity, being able to try new things, and being able to take and create something brand new with an old item. Number 6 is to continue anti-racism work. We can't have an effective environmental movement without also tackling systems of oppression. Environmental racism is absolutely real. Landfills and other hazardous waste sites are often put into communities of color. According to the EPA, Black Americans face a 54% higher health burden because they are located around more hazardous and toxic facilities. We read a great book about this in book club called A Terrible Thing to Waste, and I would highly recommend it. I'm going to link to a few accounts down below if you want to learn more about anti-racism work and how sustainability, environmental justice, and social justice are all linked. Number 7, one of my big goals for this year is to get outside more. I'm trying to get outside every single day, and I've done a pretty good job so far. I think I've only missed 5 days so far. So getting outside more, going on more hikes, enjoying more nature, since that's one of the few ways I'm able to actually get out of my house right now. Number 8 is to regrow my food from scraps. I've been having so much fun regrowing lettuces, regrowing celery, and regrowing green onions. I know I'm certainly not a very good gardener, but I can put things in a little pot of water and extend their life just a little bit longer before I compost them. Now, I know that composting is a huge goal for a lot of people this year, and I ran a whole composting series on my Instagram, and I also have some videos on it as well, which I will link up here because composting is one of the best things you can do for the environment at home. And in fact, you can cut probably 50% of your waste right now just by composting. So that's one of the best ways to reduce your waste and to reduce your emissions. Number 9 is consistently meal prepping. I just did a whole video about meal prepping. I love to prep because it allows and sets me up for success for the week. I can get low waste, plant-based meals on the table incredibly quickly. I love to prep my protein yogurts. I like to prep a protein like seitan or maybe a legume or a bean. I love to prep things like almond milk so I can easily grab that in the morning. I also like to prep hummus, and some other snacks that I can easily grab and go. Speaking of food, one of my big goals this year, especially as more and more packaging is coming into my life since my bulk bins are still closed, is to focus on the overall sustainability of an item rather than just its packaging. I actually have loved this exercise, and this is something that I'm personally going to be carrying with me far beyond even probably when the bulk bins reopen. I want to be supporting sustainable agriculture. I want to be supporting regenerative agriculture. I want to be supporting USDA Organic, Rainforest Alliance certified. I want to be supporting small batch farmers and people who are invested in the environment. So I really want to be supporting more local farms and more sustainability in my products beyond just a little bit of plastic. And speaking of real food and regenerative farming, I have to give a huge shout out to Mega Food. You know that I'm sponsored by Mega Food. I love their products. And I love taking my vitamins and my B12 and my B complex. These are 3 things I take every single day because they are better for my personal health and my personal wellness. They help me function. And if you are eating a plant-based or vegan diet, it is critical that you are taking a B supplement. This is something that is really going to improve your overall health and well-being. MegaFood crafts premium supplements made with real food and added nutrients. They're also a certified B Corporation, which means they meet a strict code of social and environmental practices. And number 13, eat more plants. I think a lot of people can adopt a more plant-forward diet, which simply just means putting a lot more plants on your plate. The average American consumes almost 3/4 of a pound of meat a day. Just by scaling back, eating more meatless meals is going to be a great way for you to have a positive impact. And something that I've learned over time is just by starting out really, really small and being able to find meatless meals that really work for me, I was able to transition into a more plant-based diet simply by starting really small. So don't feel like you have to go 100% vegan. Just start small and see where you wind up. Number 14 is being a proud outfit repeater. Since many of us are not going anywhere, I'm staying at home, I'm finding myself living in my same comfortable leggings and my same comfy pants and my same favorite sweaters, and just re-wearing those day in and day out and not feeling the need to go out and buy a bunch of new clothes because honestly, who am I trying to impress? And it's wonderful and freeing and liberating, and that is a great way to have a positive impact on the planet, and that's a great sustainable habit to carry with us. Use the pieces you love, find new ways to wear them, and continue to embrace those pieces that just make you feel good. And number 15 is to unplug, and I mean this in 2 ways. One way is phantom electricity, which I created an absolute masterpiece for TikTok. A masterpiece, which did not get enough love, so I'm gonna air that right now.
I want to talk to you about something spooky. Something so scary, it's hardly ever mentioned. Phantom electricity. On average, 15% of a home's electricity bill is from things plugged in, but not in use. So remember, folks, don't just turn it off. Unplug.
And then the second way I mean that is to spend more time disconnecting from technology. Being on social media is my job. Filming video, editing video, being socially present, emails. I mean, most of us have a lot of technology and social media in our lives as part of our jobs. And my screen time on average is 4 to 5 hours every day, sometimes upwards 7 to 8 hours. Spending time on technology, reading the news, filming videos, editing videos, posting on Instagram, responding to comments, doing DMs, TikTok, just so much social, so much connection, so much time spent with my phone. So making sure I'm disconnecting from social so I can find some time to rest, which brings us all the way back to number 1, like how we circled back to that. And since we're talking about unplugging, I'm gonna unplug right now. I have some delicious vegan tacos waiting for me downstairs that I'm so excited to dig into. Wear my cozy attitude robe and going to read a murder mystery book so I can spend some time sunscreen. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Press that big red subscribe button to be notified when new videos are coming out, and I'll see you next week with a new video.